Hey man, Tuesday, November 23rd, I think. Brisk. It's finally happened. Yeah. Whew. See if the truck will start. I don't even know what that is. Phew. Goodness and gracious. Fixing to go to the Mug and Bob's and get my daily breakfast. You might ask, dude, why don't you just make your own breakfast? Because it's my routine. I like to get up, wait for the sun to come up, take care of some business. Then I like to go into the next town to the gas station to get my biscuit and my coffee because I like it. And look, there's this thing in the sky that I haven't seen in days. This would be a nice morning for a country drive. Have you seen the new Netflix show called Hellbound? Huh. Okay. Well, if you've seen episode 1 and you got to the end of it, wait till you see the beginning of episode 2. Man, whole lot of... I can't even explain it. But here's the thing. Pay attention to the subtitle at the bottom of the screen or at the top. I can't remember which. Whereas it says, your God has abandoned you. And it says this for a substantial amount of time throughout the beginning of episode 2, amongst various other things. See, this whole show is really focused so hard on sin and righteousness and all these grandiose things. And then these demons, these Hulk-like manifestations appear out of the ether, out of the dust, and come and take these people to hell after they completely decimate their bodies, their physical flesh, ultimately burning them to a crisp. But prior to this, they, days ahead of time, in some cases, as you'll find, years ahead of time, this angel will appear to them in a mist and declare to them that at such and such a day, at such and such a time, the wrath will be upon you and you'll be dragged to hell. And then the day and the time comes for these people, and most assuredly it happens. Where there's no mention whatsoever is, they mention repentance an awful lot, but repentance doesn't get you anywhere, because when you've sinned, you've sinned. When you've done unrighteousness, you've done unrighteousness. There's no mention of a way out of that. There's no mention of a forgiveness. There's no mention of a atonement. There's no mention of Christ. I can see why they do that within the movie, because then they'd be singling out a specific religion, right? But ultimately what they're doing is they're making a mockery of religion as a collective, as a whole, you know. Obviously, we can see what religion they're leaning towards when they mention, you know, sin, righteousness, repentance. You know, there's only one religion, at least that I'm aware of, that those three key things are mentioned. And they usually pertain to a way out, you know, usually ending in Jesus Christ. No mention of this whatsoever. But what do you expect from a show that is out of South Korea, right? Much as you'd expect something out of China, Japan, or any of the Asian countries. I mean, let's just be real. Any country, including this one, these days. Because heaven forbid we mention Jesus or forgiveness of sins through him. No, we can't talk about that anymore. We're not popular. It's uncool. It doesn't fit the agenda or the narrative or any of these things. People that believe in God through Jesus Christ are crazy, and we're stupid, and we're all conspiracy theorists. That's pretty funny, seeing how, well, we've figured most of this stuff out well in advance. And most everybody else watches this stuff without even batting an eye. But hey, lest we forget, we're the ones that are crazy, right? Anyways, I just wanted to make this one short and sweet, to the point. If you haven't already, go check it out. It's on Netflix. It's called Hellbound. Have you noticed all of the movies coming out of South Korea and how every one of them has their own special dose of crazy? Yeah. I'm telling you, man, things have ramped up to such a high degree of insanity that it's undeniable. Until next time. See ya.